Hey everyone, Miss Faust here. Today's lesson focuses on addition and subtraction of three-digit numbers with and without regrouping. So I'm just going to give you a quick little mini lesson to refresh your memory on the best strategies to use to figure these problems out. Okay, start by reading the problem. 619 plus 342. Remember, we always start in the ones column. Our ones column problem is 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 equals 11. So I write my 1 down here, and I carry my 1 over to the tens column. Now I move to the tens column. 1 plus 1, 2, plus 4, 6. I have nothing to carry, so I move on to the 100s column. 6 plus 3 equals 9. So 619 plus 342 equals 961. Do not forget, if you have a two-digit answer, you always carry to your neighbor. Okay? Doesn't matter what that second digit is, you always carry to your neighbor. If my tens column had a double-digit number, I would carry to my 100 over to my neighbor. Don't forget what we've learned, okay? Let's move on to one without regrouping. Start in the ones column again. 1 plus 2, 3. 4 plus 3, 7. 3 plus 2, 5. You notice all of these answers had single-digit answers, so I did not have to carry. Remember, do not do more work than you need to do. If you don't have a double-digit answer, you simply write your answer and move on to the next column. Subtraction, the real kicker. Okay, I teach my kids with subtraction to always look at the problem, start with the individual columns, and circle the bigger number first. So when we start in the ones column, our two digits in the ones column are a 4 and a 6. Which digit is bigger? The 6, so I circle the 6. I move to the tens column, I have a 7 and a 3. Which digit is bigger? The 7, so I circle the 7. The 100s column, I have a 9 and a 6. Which digit is bigger? The 9, so I circle the 9. If all of my circles are not in this top row, then I cannot complete the problem without borrowing. Okay? So we look over, we go back to the ones where we always start. 4 minus 6. Is my circle in the top row? No. So I cannot work that problem. So I have to go over and visit my neighbor, the 7. 7 becomes a 6. Bring my 1 back over with me, and 4 is going to become a 14. Now I can ask myself, is 14 bigger than 6? If your answer is yes, you are ready to do the problem. 14 minus 6 equals 8. 6 minus 3 equals 3. 9 minus 6 equals 3. So 974 minus 636 equals 338. I'm going to do one more of those for you. Okay, 864 minus 379. Remember, step 1 is always to look at your problem and circle which digit is bigger in each column. So starting with my ones column, I have a 4 and a 9. Which digit is bigger? The 9, so I circle it. Move to my tens column, I have a 6 and a 7. Which digit is bigger? The 7, so I circle it. Move into my 100s column, I have an 8 and a 3. Which digit is bigger? The 8, so I circle it, okay? Now I look at what I have and where I'm at, and I see that I have 2 circles on the bottom. Remember, if your circles are on the top, you're not ready to work the problem. So starting with the 1s, where we always begin, 4 minus 9, can I do it? No, so I have to go visit my neighbor. 6 becomes a 5. 4 becomes a 14. 14 minus 9. 5. 5 minus 7, can I do it? Nope, it's still smaller. Smaller number is still on top, so I gotta go visit my neighbor. 8 becomes a 7. 5 becomes a 15. 15 minus 7, can I do it? Good, what is 15 minus 7? 8. And 7 minus 3, is 7 still bigger than 3? If your answer is yes, you can do it. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Okay, so 864 minus 379 equals 485. Now don't forget, you do not always have to regroup. The only time you have to regroup is if the smaller number is on top. So let's take a look. Step number 1, I'm going to look at each column and circle my bigger number. 4 is bigger than 2. 6 is bigger than 4. 6 is bigger than 5. Remember, if all of our circles are in the top line, we can complete the problem the way it is. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 6 minus 4 equals 2. 6 minus 5 equals 1. A subtraction problem without regrouping. 664 minus 542 equals 122. Boys and girls, we've already practiced this numerous times for many of days. Remember your rules, remember your strategies, and refer back to this video if you need any help, but I'm confident that you all can do it and you all know how to do it. Just remember the step-by-step directions that you need to take and do not do more work than you need to. Have fun. Miss you.